Okay, so it was fine. I'm glad to hear that. Would you like to say anything before we go to your lesson?
Mm, I don't have any idea.
Okay. All right then. So, which part of the lesson are you in now?
I want to talk about the article of Reef
Mhm.
of Restaurants.
Okay, rip off restaurant. Okay, so why did you choose this article?
Mm, I I actually I don't have any experience about this kind of
Mhm.
river of restaurants,
Mhm.
but uh, I can understand the tourist because
Mhm.
I'm I will go travel go on a
Mhm.
travel.
Mhm.
Then I am a tourist.
Mhm.
What whenever what I am.
Mhm. Whenever I
So
am.
what whatever I am. So uh, I can sympathy sympathy
Sympathize.
sympathize.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. Yes. So for this article, what can you give me a summary of it? Mhm. Can you
Mm,
give me a summary of this?
the four Chinese tourists have
Mhm.
experience in
Mhm.
the reef of they they were left off for their meal
Mhm.
in Venice,
Venice.
Venice.
Mhm.
So they feel they feel not they feel bad.
Yeah. Mhm.
So they don't
They feel bad about it, and then
uh, what do you mean?
so they feel bad about what happened. Okay. And then
Uh,
what happens next?
they don't suffer the not justice things
Mhm.
because uh this price they can know when they order their
Mhm.
meal.
Mhm.
It means like this hidden fee,
Mhm. Hidden.
hidden fee.
Mhm.
Then the fee
Mhm.
the fee
Okay. So,
and it is also the high cost,
yeah.
so they cannot suffer the kind of injustice happening.
Mhm. Mhm. Unjust happening.
Unjust unjust or
Yeah,
justice.
unjust.
Unjust. Okay.
Okay. And what did the mayor say about this?
The
Mayor of the
mayor
city of Bologna.
say the mayor say if this guy disgraceful episode is confirmed,
Mhm.
and they will do all they can to punish those responsibility.
Mhm.
They are for justice always.
Mhm. Okay. And is there anything more?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And it says here that this kind of situation or incident happens not only in Japan. I mean, not in Japan. Not only in Italy, but also everywhere in the world, right?
Yes.
So, do you think this is also happening in your country?
I'm not sure, but when I stay in China,
Mhm.
I can see this kind of unjust happening to foreigner, like
Foreigners.
foreigner
Mhm.
who has an how to say the European or American
Mhm.
co- like Caucasian
Caucasians. Yeah, that's correct.
Caucasian because the Chinese think the Caucasian is easily fine. They are foreigner,
Foreigners.
foreigner, so
Mhm.
they can easily have a happen to happen themselves
Mhm.
injustice happening.
Mm.
But then Korean or Chinese
Mhm.
or Japanese, because we
Mhm.
can not easily find we are foreigner.
Mhm. Yes.
It's just on appearance.
Yes. Okay. So you're trying to say that maybe in China they
Yes,
can easily see that Caucasians are foreigners, right? And they can rip off the prices of the
yeah.
services that they offer. Okay. All right. But in your opinion, what should the government do about this kind of unjust situation or unjust incident?
But I think for tourists, they
Mhm.
could not do anything
Mhm.
when tourists have this kind of rip-offs happening
Mhm.
because they are tourists. It
Mhm.
means they stay a few days in
Mhm.
this country,
Mhm.
so they
Yes.
have not so much time to
Mhm.
spend deal with this kind of happening.
Mhm.
And also, I think it is, I think it is waste time to deal with this
To deal with
straight
this
correct
Mhm.
correct how to say correct or amend
Okay. To say, all right, I will write that. It is it is a waste of time to solve. Maybe are you trying to say to deal with this situation?
then then they they enjoy their tourism.
Ah, they enjoy their tour.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Because
yeah,
they
but
because they time is limit on this country.
hmm.
So I
Oh
think
yeah, yeah, I do agree with you on that. Like, for foreigners, if they are going to fight about this,
yeah,
right, it will be a waste of time, as you
yeah,
said. But I think the government of a certain place should do something about it, because if many restaurants do this, then it will have a bad effect to the tourism industry, right?
yes. So I think if the city the or like mayor
Mhm.
really want to solve this situation, they
Mhm.
have to mm, make a new rule like
Mhm. What kind
the
of rule?
the sequence the
Mhm.
procedure of the the accusation
Procedure. Okay. Procedure.
accusation accuse of report
Accusation.
or
Ah. Okay. Okay.
report of this kind of situation
Mhm.
briefly.
Oh yeah, I think so. And even though not many foreigners complain about this, right?
Yep, because they not understand how to deal with this situation
Mhm.
and where and they where do they
Go. Mhm.
go to
Mhm.
say what they are happen.
Mhm. Yes, and that's a problem,
Yes,
right? That's why the government should really do something about this.
yes,
Especially, speaking of this, the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics is going to be held in Korea, right?
yes,
Yes, and I think this kind of happening may occur,
may occur.
or may happen.
Yes,
And do you know how the Korean government is trying to solve this issue?
actually, I'm not understand this kind of rule.
Yeah, because as I said, many people will be going there to Korea for the Winter Olympics,
Yes,
right? And there might be many cases of rip-off, not only in restaurants. It can also happen in rental houses, right?
yes,
Rent house. And in your opinion, how should we avoid, or how should the government try to avoid this situation?
but actually, I think my Korean government have not many experience to
Yes.
deal this kind of situation. So
Mhm.
I think the current government is not and deal with this kind of situation not well.
Yeah, not well maybe, but how can I say? Many countries will be going there, so it will be good if they will have a good impression of your country.
Yes, but a few days ago I read the news uh about the Pyeongchang Olympic
Mhm.
because they the most of the foreigner uh arrived in Incheon airport.
Mhm.
And
Already?
then they have to plan to
Mhm.
the other country, from other country to our to Korean. The
Mhm.
Korean the Incheon there are lots of flight
Mhm.
in Incheon airport, so
Yeah.
it is easily to come our country
Mhm.
by airplane. So
Mhm.
most of people arrive in will arrive in Incheon area, but
Mhm.
the from Incheon to Pyeongchang
Mhm.
is not near.
Oh, so how far is it?
So by taking a train about
Mhm.
2 hours, like I think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Because the most of the foreigner will arrive in airport in Incheon airport,
Mhm.
then they have to take a train or bus
Yes.
to go to Pyeongchang. But
Mhm.
this period of holding of Pyeongchang Olympic, it is
Mhm.
double or over a stack overlap
Mhm. Mm. Yeah, you can say that overlap.
overlap with our New Year's.
Ah, yes. They will
So
be done simultaneously, right?
yes,
You can say simultaneously or at the same time.
like the New Year's Day in Korea,
Lunar.
lunar.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
the who Korean who live in Seoul, and
Mhm.
then and they have and their family lived in the other city,
Oh, okay.
yeah, a region, the other
Mhm.
region. They have to come back their home in region.
Mhm.
So Korean most of the Korean who live in Seoul, they have
Mhm.
to take a train.
Mm.
So a few days ago, most of Korean will try to buy their tickets to
Yes.
come back their home.
Mhm.
So, but most of the foreigner, they will arrive in Incheon area. Then
Mhm.
the later of I I means there is the ticket is
Yes.
limit.
Oh, maybe there is a
Yes.
shortage of tickets.
Yeah. So I read the news, and the
Mhm.
news said most of foreigner buy the
Mhm. Free
pre-pass.
pass.
Yes, pre-pass like by train,
Mhm.
but they can use pre-pass only only there are rest seat in train,
Oh, what do you mean?
because when the seat in train
Mhm. A seat. Okay.
seat
Mhm.
seats when there is no seats in train, they cannot
Mhm.
use this free pass.
Oh, okay. That can
So
create a big problem.
yes,
Mhm. Oh
so
yeah, because the Lunar New Year is, It starts from 15, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what's the schedule for the Pyeongchang Olympics? When will it start?
Actually, I'm not sure, but I just read it.
Yeah, I think it'll be next week, right? It'll be
Yes.
next week. Oh, that can really create a big problem for the airport, for the subways, and for the buses, and of course for the people.
Yes. But the manage of manager of the train system,
Mhm.
they just say they will help find more seat or have more find the other of
Maybe
mm,
more trains,
more train.
more.
Yes,
Hmm.
but I'm not sure they could do.
Yeah, because they should be expecting a congestion of people there. Maybe traffic jam, and also the people in the stations. Oh, I didn't think of that. And I think that's really one problem that your government should address right
Yes,
now.
should address.
Yeah, should address.
Yes,
When you say you address a problem, you do something to solve that problem. You are not just watching, you are not just sitting there, you are doing something to solve the problem.
yes.
Okay. But for you, during that time, are you going somewhere?
The actually my relation
Relatives?
stay Lele
Relatives,
relate
like family members.
yes relatives
Hmm.
relatives lived in near my house.
Oh, so you don't have any problem then.
Yes, but it is the distance between my house and really relatives just
Hmm.
take on 50 or 1 hour,
Hmm.
one
50 minutes
hour,
to 1 hour.
no, 15 minutes to 1 hour.
Hmm.
Take by taking driving.
Hmm.
How on driving or in driving? How to say
By car, you can
by
say.
car?
By
Okay, by
car.
car, by
Hmm.
car. But they are also traffic jam.
Yes, that's a problem.
Yeah,
Because many people will be moving that day.
yeah. So at that time,
Oh.
we usually see the news of
Mhm.
traffic.
Mhm.
So there are lots of application
Mhm.
to it see to watch
Mhm.
the road situation,
Mhm. Mhm.
like where is it more traffic jam.
Ah, so you are able to monitor.
Yes, in the
Mhm.
year time.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that I think that's the best you can do because you cannot really avoid that situation. You just have
Yes,
to know more so that you can do what is best.
yeah.
Yes. All right. Oh, and I would love to talk more, but our time is already over.
Okay,
Yeah, but it was a great time talking with you today, Anne, and I'm impressed with your well thought ideas about this topic.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Please, correct correction. Leave my correction box.
Mhm.
The
Yes,
feedback
I will
box
be. I will be leaving my corrections and my comments in your feedback box.
in detail. I want to know the my corrections,
Okay. Yes, I will try to do that.
in part of, especially in part of grammar.
Mhm. Okay. Yes, I will try to do that, and thank you for reminding me.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for the time today, Anne, and I hope to see you again soon.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Have a good night. Bye.